Let's talk about some winter conditions that we saw this past weekend. We had a couple rounds of snow showers make their way across the region. Sunday saw up to 2 inches in parts of Kuching and the Hurley-Ironwood region there, and lesser amounts as you got into parts of the Rainy River Basin, the Boundary Waters, the Arrowhead, even a dusting or two in a few spots. But for many of us, any snow that fell didn't stick around. Once again, the January thaw shining brightly on this Monday. A lot of us getting above the freezing mark for our highs, including some 40s in the I-35 corridor. Hibbing getting 40, Superior at 42 compared to 24 hours ago. We're talking about a 5 to 15 degree warm up in some spots. It was 20 degrees warmer this afternoon. And we are pretty thankful for the sunshine for that warm up today, but we are keeping our eyes to the west and northwest. You can see the radar starting to get a little more active up near Winnipeg. That is our next Clipper system that's going to be making its way through the region here, and it is quickly going to be making its way down towards the western Great Lakes region, and we've got a nice mix of precipitation that will be making its way across the Northland. So overnight tonight and through your Tuesday, we're going to be seeing those chances best overnight, but then settling down as we go through the rest of your Tuesday, but that mix is going to make things kind of interesting out here. We do have winter weather advisories basically from International Falls through Hibbing, through Duluth, through Hayward, and this is for the potential for some slick conditions. Temperatures staying just below the freezing mark for lows tonight, upper 20s, low 30s, back to the 30s for your highs on your Tuesday, but they will be cooling down after this. More details on that with the full forecast in just a few moments.
Rusty, thanks. Back to your local headlines here. All right, outside today, was it cold? I think it was comfortable, wasn't it?
It was warm.
I'm trying to remember.
It was warm. It's going to lead to a messy night, and it cools down after that. The forecast is next.
All right.
It is not the biggest Clipper system making its way through the Northland over the next 36 hours, but it is going to get messy thanks to those temperatures being right around the freezing point, and that is going to lead to the wide array of precipitation types that we're going to be seeing. That warmer air typically rises over the colder air that's going to be sweeping on through here, and depending on how thick that layer of warm above freezing temperatures is, will determine what we get for precipitation. So if it's all above freezing, it's rain, but as it gets smaller and smaller, we start to see the freezing rain and the sleet, and for some of us, it's all going to be snow, everything below freezing at this time. So keep an eye on the radar, we'll keep you posted, but again, it's not a lot, but any little bit of ice or snow can cause some headaches. Maybe in Two Harbors later on tonight and Tuesday. 27 degrees right now, calm winds along the North Shore. They are the cool spot at the moment. You can see the 36 in Silver Bay, 34 up in Grand Marais. Starting to cool down, 30 in Ely, 29 in Hibbing. Right now 34 here in Duluth, 31 in Superior. Hard to imagine some of these spots were in the low 40s for highs just a few hours ago. Winds have calmed, but we do have the breeze picking up as we get our storm system. The lower 48 has a lot of high pressure over it. We've got to get up into Canada. This is the Clipper system that will be making its way down towards us. That is the precipitation that is going to be making its way across the Northland. And yes, there are all the lovely colors that show you that, yes, it's going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Our futurecast seems to be thinking most of it as snow, but at times it will be sleet, it will be freezing rain, and especially Tuesday morning, the potential is there for some freezing drizzle, as we'll see a few more widely scattered showers throughout the daytime hours. Heads up as you head into the afternoon, evening hours out into the Upper Peninsula, east of Ashland. Lake effect will start to pick on up. That is why we have that second winter weather advisory. But overnight tonight, basically Kuching, Itasca, Aiken, St. Louis, Carleton, and most of northwest Wisconsin is under the advisory for up to an inch of snow, up to a glaze of ice that will make things slick on roadways. For Iron, Gogebic, Okanagan, your winter weather advisory is pretty much for Tuesday evening and overnight. 3 to 6 inches of new snowfall, especially near the lake. Winds, not too bad, but they'll be shifting overnight tonight and getting quite breezy on your Tuesday. Some of those gusts over 30 miles per hour. Now play a role in the temperatures. We'll stay around the freezing point tonight, upper 20s, low 30s. 30s for your highs tomorrow. And then the cold air sinks on back in. Regular seasonal lows and temperatures for your Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday, some more snow showers. And then it really cools down over the weekend.
All right, thank you so much. Coming up next in sports, the current Mellon Boys basketball coach receives the call to the Hall.
Plus, plenty of local hockey talent will compete at the upcoming USA Hockey All-American game. Neil has it next. We're keeping an eye on the radar here. We are going to have a mix of precipitation overnight and through your Tuesday. Again, winter weather advisory for most of the Northland. Up to an inch of snow, but a glaze of ice for that Tuesday morning commute. So take it easy out there. Temperatures right around the freezing point will warm back up to the 30s for your highs tomorrow.
All right. It's looking weird. Like I can see the grass in some spots, depending on where the sun's been hitting.
Well, wait till the end of the week. We'll have enough snow to cover it back up again.
Well, perfect.